Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag Kubernetes tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn how to configure the Kubernetes setup on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS, and we'll just configure the engines for the demo. So here, setting up the Kubernetes from the scratch, I will walk through everything step by step in the beginner friendly way. So what is the Kubernetes? Kubernetes, often called the KIT, and it's an open source platform used to manage, run, and scale the containerized application automatically. So it is originally developed by Google and now maintained by the Cloud Native Computing Foundation. So simple explanation is that think of Kubernetes like a smart manager for your apps. You can give it your application inside the containers and it will run them, keep them alive, scale them when needed, and fix them if they crash. So what problem does it solve? So before Kubernetes, you run application manually. If app crashes, you fix it manually. Traffic increases, system fails. So many times you have faced this problem if you are running without Kubernetes. And if load is increases, then traffic increases, then system may be fail. So with Kubernetes, we can use the auto start apps, auto scale apps, and zero time downtime updates. So real example is that easy to understand. So example is the e-commerce website. Without Kubernetes, server crashes, website down. With Kubernetes, three containers are running. Just example, one crashes, auto replaced, and high traffic auto scale up to 10 containers as you are given the maximum number of container. So 10 containers are there. Now core components, simple. There is a, you can see the pod word. So this the smallest units run your app. Then deployment. There's a manage pods. There is multiple pods are there. So manage pods, create, update, and scale. Then we'll go for the services. So expose app to network. Okay. So whatever the deployment you have done, that should be exposed into the network. You can accessible from the outside. So for that, service will be there. Then node. Node is the machine, your server, and cluster, group of nodes. You are running multiple cluster or multiple nodes. That is the group of nodes are called the cluster. If one will down, the second will replace by automatically. So how it works follow. So you can define your app YML or command. You can create the YML file or command. I'll next video I'll show you the how to create the YML file. So Kubernetes create the pod and keeps them running and replace fail once automatically. So key features is that auto healing. Auto healing means if the port crashes, Kubernetes restart it and repair it. And auto scaling increase decrease port based on the load. Auto balancing, so traffic distributed across the port. And rolling updates, so updates in app without a downtime. So there is a just example, you are running the multiple port, and if anyone going to be updated, then one by one it will update to the other ports also. So without downtime you can rolling the update. So one line definition is that Kubernetes is the system that automatically run and manages us containerized applications at scale. So why it important? Used by the these are top companies are there: Netflix, Amazon, Google, and startup and enterprises. So if a must know skill on the DevOps and cloud, you will do the four parts. So prepare the Ubuntu server. So I have Ubuntu server that is running in my VMware workstation. This is my server 24.04 LTS. I'm working for with that. So install the Kubernetes, and next is the initialize the cluster and use the Kubernetes with the example and benefits. Will go through that. So connect to your server. So from your local machine, I'm going to connect my server. So CMD. So while installing this server, I have given the username and password. So I'm going to update and upgrade my system packages. Whenever you are working with any Linux server, just update and upgrade your system packaging. Done. Now disable the swap. So we are going to swap the swap memory. So I'm going to off this one and FS tab also I'm setting. Done. Next is the enable the kernel modules. So for the Kubernetes, we need to enable the kernel modules. So we enable that. Add the config file. Now set the system parameter. So next is the system will just run and apply this. We'll check the system parameters. So these are the parameters we have added there. Okay, these are the total parameters are there. Now install the container runtime. So we are installing the container. This is near about done. Then we'll go for the configuration. So we'll create a folder and that folder will create the configuration. So done. Now enable the system C group. So we'll call the same configuration file. Done. Now I'll just restart the container. So sudo systemctl restart. Done. Now I am going to enable this. Enable means so whenever the system will boot, automatically the service will start for the container and check the status. Status. So this is active and running. Now we'll go for the installation of Kubernetes components. So add the repository and just run install the dependencies. So we are adding the GPG key, then we are adding the source file list. Done. Now sudo apt update because new things are changes, so need to update this one. Now we need to install the Kubernetes. So this is the command. I'll add the sudo. So installation is started. Approx 347 MB additional disk space will be used. Now we are going to log the version. For that we have to run this command. Then set on hold, so it won't update automatically. So initialize the Kubernetes cluster master node. So run this command. So initialize the kubeadm. So we are initializing the Kubernetes cluster and master node. So let's go with the documentation. So you will get some output. So if you are adding the other, then you have to keep this one. So set up the kubectl for the user. So we'll make directory and we'll configure this one. This one's ownership will change. and install the network plugin. There's a Calico. So we'll install the Calico. So installation is going on. We have to wait some time. So etc Kubernetes manifest are there. This can be up in 4 minutes. So completed. So thank you. You can join any number of worker node by running the following command on each of the root. Okay. So this keep the command. We are just doing with the only one number of worker now. So set up the kube seat control. So run this command. Next is that install the network plugin. So we'll apply the changes we have already installed. So done. Now we'll check the nodes kubectl get nodes. So not ready. Wait for few seconds. It will take some time. Now ready. Okay. So the status is ready now. So you can move forward and we'll go for the deployment. So status is ready. So test the Kubernetes first example. So deploy the Nginx app. So let me run this. This is created. Now let me check the nodes. Okay. So after this, I'll just check the ports. So here you can see status pending. Wait for some time. Still pending. Next, we'll go for the expose the service. So service is exposed. Get port pending. So tent this get the ports. So container creating. So wait for some time. Now check. Let me check the services. So cube ctl get sbc. Okay. So we are able to see there is a Nginx is there and port is 30761. So this is the port. So my port is 37. This is. So now I'll try to access with the browser. Let me check. So welcome to Nginx. So our services are running now. So you'll see the Nginx is running. So example Kubernetes YML deployment. So this is the example only. So I'll the next video I'll show you the with the how to do with the YML file and So what is the Kubernetes? Simple explanation is there. Container manager and runs the app in container scales automatically, restart if the crashes and distributed on load. So here real example use cases. So without Kubernetes, if the server crashes, website down. With Kubernetes, pod crashes, auto restart. This one traffic increase, auto scale and updates, zero time downtime. So benefit of the Kubernetes with the example auto hailing. So if the container is crashes and if I'll just crash the container, I'll show you. So we have a one pod is running. Okay. So this is the name. So I'll pass this one, this code, and I'll delete. I'm deleting this pod. So pod is deleted. Again, if you check, so automatically this is one by one. This is going to be creating. Okay. So wait for few time second. Automatically this is created. See, one by one and running. Again, you can able to access this. See, we are accessible. So automatically the pod is created. Next, Kubernetes automatically creates a one node. So second is the scaling. So scaling we have how many is there? Only one is there till now. So if I'll going to scale up to 5, just example, one by one is there. If I'll scale up to 5, now get the ports to say you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total 5 are scale. Now one is running, but after some time you will get, see, 4 is running now. One is container is creating. So go again. So all the nodes are running now. See, this is the before and this is the new nodes. And if I'll scale down to again one, I don't want this many, just example. So I'm just replicate is equal to one. So automatically the other ports are deleted. We have a only one by original one will run. You can scale up to as per your want. So Kubernetes will automatically delete the extra port. If you want to stop the all the nodes, so you can run this command. Okay. So done. Now, if you try to access this one, the application is down now. So you won't able to access with the this port. So this will stop and app become unavailable. So check the deployment first. So we don't have deployment now. Okay. So instance is running load balancing. So traffic distributed across the all the ports. If we are running multiple ports, rolling updates, Kubernetes set image, and this one Nginx is equal to latest. So it will give you the latest engines and no downtime updates. So self management, restart failed apps, and maintain the desired state. So beginner tips is that always check Kubernetes get ports, get nodes, and get SBC. So debugging for that, we can describe the port and we'll get all the things and Kubernetes log and we'll give the port details, port name. So it will give you the detail. So important notes are there. This setup, single node cluster, master only. For production, we need the multiple ports. So in this video, we have learned how to configure the Kubernetes setup on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS and we have configured the engines and we have shown with the multiple ports, auto scaling and all the thing. Not auto scaling, we have created the 5 ports on this. So disclaimer is there, all trademarks, logo names belongs to their respective owners. This video made only for the education information purpose under the Fair Use Section 107 Copyright Act 1976. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, WhatsApp channel and Telegram channel is there. So hope this will help. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow, like, share and comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.